Turning now to our city, the University of Windsor had its first virtual town hall meeting today, discussing how things will operate this coming fall. The CBC's Tamina Aziz listened in and joins us now live. Tamina, while this meeting was focused on COVID, it started off on a very different note. Can you tell us what happened?
Yes, Chris. The meeting began with an apology from the president, Robert Gordon, for how the university addressed the anti-racism statement it released last week. We told you about this when it happened. The school made a statement in response to the death of George Floyd, the black man who was killed by police in Minneapolis. While the release from the university did condemn racism, it was criticized for not mentioning anti-black discrimination directly and for not addressing anti-black racism on campus. Student groups called it shameful, disturbing, and disappointing. At the time, the university responded with a statement to say it understands the concerns being brought up and that the school is working on a number of initiatives to better deal with anti-black racism at the school. Today, the president addressed this directly.
Last week, the University of Windsor's statement on the death of Mr. Floyd did not go far enough and failed to fully recognize the significance of the moment and explicitly condemn anti-black racism. The university thanks all of those who brought this to our attention, including a large number of our students and student groups across the university. We apologize.
He says the university stands in solidarity with the black community and that they are finalizing a public statement for tomorrow to highlight an initial first step to do more to advance efforts against anti-black racism and discrimination. I reached out to Princess Doe, a second-year law student at the university and president of a student-led advocacy group which aims to fight anti-black racism in Windsor. She says she's grateful to see the university acknowledging their statement, but she's curious to see what steps the administration is going to take to challenge anti-black racism. Now, after the apology, Gordon immediately then pivoted the conversation in the meeting to COVID-19 and how the university will be operating this fall. And in fact, when it came for questions from the public, he said the school would only answer questions related to COVID.
It's interesting to see that happen. But this meeting, virtual meeting about COVID specifically, what is the school year going to look like in the coming months?
Well, Chris, the meeting discussed things students and staff have already known, which is that the university will be primarily online, with rare exceptions when classes can be done in person. They say the plan is to have classes primarily face-to-face in January 2021, but nothing has been decided yet. So far, we know that tuition will remain the same, but the school is looking to see if any ancillary fees will be lowered. Chris.
Thanks for this, Tamina. The CBC's Tamina Aziz live tonight.